Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gulfcoast Wrestling. This is episode number 34. We are in it deep, ladies and gentlemen, and Fall Guys is just another update file has just been installed. This is the first time I'm recording on a new setup-ish. Everything's just been switched around. This is also the first time I'm recording since early August, I think. And this episode goes out on October 2nd. So, my main goal was to record as many up until like a certain point, and that never really happened. So, I'm gonna let you read it, or I'll try. I was back from my match, and someone came up to me and said, "You know a guy that you like comes along in a certain generation?" I said nothing, and I just took my hand and smacked him across his stupid face, because there are no other guys like me, and there never will be. If you need proof of that, well, I just got the thing to show you what I mean. See, I've got a new setup, so it's very much different this time. Maybe people have me mixed up with someone else. I guess it's possible, but let me remind you in case you're confused. I don't take anything lying down, and I don't put up with anyone's crap. Never have I. Never have, never will. So if you're going to run your mouth and I won't answer, think again, idiot. Aaron Unbreakable with some strong words out here. It's been a while since I've seen Aaron Unbreakable. I haven't played WTK20 in a while. EC3, you've talked long enough. I bet you're bored of listening to yourself. I know the GCW universe is. Now it's time for you to put your money where your mouth is. Aaron Unbreakable calling out EC3. These two, of course, have had quite a lot of problems over the past couple months. It's weird to say months and not like a week or two now. It's been a few months. Truly, it's been a few months. The last episode I recorded was like before college, and now it's September, and I've been in college for a bit. EC3, former internet champion. $1 my bread, my name. I don't complicate it, I just taste the shame. EC3, changing the game. I like EC3's name song. Top 1%, at least the one who was in WWE. I liked EC3 in NXT was so much better than EC3 on the main roster, and that's a very obvious fact, and I wish he never would have been called up so quickly. He just would have stayed in NXT and permeate and just like do some more stuff before just called up immediately. Same with Sanity. Dude, I tried telling you last week, I cannot believe you weren't listening. Now I have to come out and school you, and shame you in front of the entire GCW universe. So be it. There's the hard truth bombs I gotta drop on you, but if that's what it takes to put your mic down, then I'm prepared to do it, I think. What will Aaron Unbreakable say? Oh, don't even start with me. I can hear your the quiver? Is that how you spell that? Don't you dare try to weasel your way out of this situation. If you were truly champion, you gotta defend the title. Ducking out of here hoping I'd blow over, that ain't happening. And I've been crystal clear, but Aaron Unbreakable champion. Unless it deleted like a ton of progress and I just didn't bother to check. Should have probably checked, shouldn't I? That probably would have been a smart thing. I can check real quickly because I remember the match that was on before was... Okay, good. So it hasn't deleted a bunch of progress because I just set up the show and did it, and it showed like the last matches, last show. So I just want to make sure. A lot of people seem to be upset with the fact that GCW revolves around me, but I can't. I can't help it if I'm talented, handsome, and but can I help it if I'm talented? I cannot read, especially when you're trying to do it like quickly. What is this? That is something that needs to be thrown away. Oh, it's a loud chair, isn't it? I'm tired of this. I've had enough of your words. I want you in a match tonight. Right now, let's let our fists do the talking, and then we will see who has the better words. Let's get a ref out here and make this happen. Ooh, EC3 Aaron Unbreakable to start off the night for the championship. Is that what happens? Is that not what happens? What is Aaron Unbreakable going to say? You're truly nuts. There's literally zero reason in the world for me to fight you. Why would I do something like that? I gain nothing from fighting you. You're so beneath me on the totem pole that I can't take you seriously right now. Well, I mean, Aaron Unbreakable did defeat EC3 for the championship the last pay-per-view. So... before I get down to business, just let me say everything makes me happy to come out here to see the GCW universe in full force. You guys are the reason we are. Okay. There's a little discontinuity, but that came out French. French. And discontinuity sounded very French. You should be grateful right now. I'm sparing you a lot of pain and suffering. You go up against me, your career is going to be straight in the dumper, and if we're being honest, it doesn't have far to go. So you might as well take a little reprieve as a second chance. Maybe calling out his WWE time, possibly. I can't believe this. How dare you in the GC Universe try to goad me into confrontation? I don't have to prove myself to any of you. As far as I'm concerned, you can all go to hell. And a handbasket. Goodbye. Aaron Unbreakable with the strong words of the night. What happens next on the show? Come find out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting off our main show of matches with some matches. Aaron Unbreakable and EC3, of course, had a confrontation to start off the show. Now we move swiftly into a bit of tag team action. Scott Wilde and Alex Shelley, the newly kind of loosely formed team, I believe. The newest one to grace the GCW locker room. These two guys have been had a series of like one-on-one matches, and each time they showed great respect for each other. Then they decided to be, alright, let's try a tag team. And that's where we're at now. Aaron Unbreakable, Alex Shelley will be competing in a triple threat match for the tag team championships come the next pay-per-view, which is Spooktober, which will take place October 10th. It's not even October yet, it's like September. It's September 17th. So this is probably where I usually, before I recorded like a stockpile of videos, this is where I kind of was. I was like a week or two kind of in advance of the show that would go out. The next episode that goes out is episode 32. I'm currently recording episode 34. I still have an episode in between that, and once this one's done and recorded, I'll be 2 episodes ahead, technically. And then hopefully this weekend, if I find some free time or something, I'll record episode 35. Maybe even more free time, record the pay-per-view. Just kind of depends. But I know I've been late on a few episodes. By the time this goes out, it will have been a while ago. It would have been about the beginning of August, kind of mid-August-ish area. No, September-ish area. And I want to apologize for that. I never meant for any of them to come out late by any means. That was never my plan. It's just a lot has happened. It continues to happen. I really truly picked the worst year to actually try to do YouTube, if I'm honest. But the universe mode takes a lot of work and a lot of time planning and stuff. And with everything else that's been going on, it's just hard to find time to do it. Hence why I recorded a stockpile of videos that has brought us all the way, will bring us all the way until end of September, I believe. All the way to the end of September, and then this one will be October 2nd, and I will finish a set of recordings up until the very last pay-per-view of the year, Destiny. Gotta go ahead and say it. Not putting out a time, because that could all be subject to change, trying to find out. But the last pay-per-view of this year will be Destiny. And it will probably be the last episode of Gulfcoast Wrestling for a while. My channel's sort of grown off this to an extent. When I started doing this, I was like at maybe 100 or less subscribers, and now I have, as last time I checked, I had 121. So over the course of this summer, it's grown a good bit. It's grown 20 subscribers, nothing remarkable, but it's something. But I kind of just want to try YouTube. I want to try doing certain things. I want to find friends to do it with. Just stupid, dumb, fun things that we can all enjoy. And if it ever takes off from that point, sure, that's fine. I'll do it. As long as I'm enjoying it and I'm not just absolutely hating it. Because right now I'm scared. I'm scared to try it because like I have all these other things that I want to do. But if this takes off and it works, then I may do this. I don't know. It's a scary idea because especially in this time, sure there have been people who have made living off doing YouTube and all that stuff. It's still very unpredictable. It's still a career that's very new. Very new. Even there's people like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Fortnite streamers that make millions of dollars off one tournament or just make tons of money in general. And YouTube has been around since 2005, I think. It's still just a new type of job if you get good enough to become a job. And I'm just worried that I won't enjoy it all the time. That's my main, I really have a lot of anxiety because it's like I worry about worrying about other things. It's crazy. I should just try it for a little bit. If I enjoy it, stick with it like I've tried to been doing. And just kind of roll with the punches and have a bit of fun. That's why I haven't put a schedule down because everything, the only schedule I have is upload on Friday, pay-per-views on Saturday. That's it. That's the only thing I actually have. I don't set schedules on me of when I should do this, when I should do that, because it's just I feel like I'd hate it more if I put a schedule down on it or something. I don't know. If this was all I did, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it because I could probably record 2 videos in a day or something, edit them, just take an entire day, record, edit 2 videos. Those 2 videos will take up, I don't know, if I did that all on a Sunday, I don't know, I'd have 2 videos for Monday and Tuesday, and that Monday and Tuesday would then allow me more time to record videos, and then Tuesday edit the videos and upload them Wednesday and Thursday. It's just a very tough thing to do because it's I don't really live by myself, of course. I still live with my parents because I'm still in college and I'm just younger. So it's harder to find a lot of the time, especially when you're doing other things, you're working on schoolwork and stuff. It's hard to find that time. And I feel, because this, like I said, takes a lot of work, takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort. If I was doing recording an hour or something with some friends and just chopped up videos and just kind of did them periodically or whenever throughout the week or something, it'd be a lot easier for me. But it's hard to find that time. It's just really hard to find that time. And if I wasn't in college, if I lived alone and this was my job, would be worlds easier. Because you're not worrying about every single thing else. And even if I had a job, I'd still find time because I'm not at my job. I don't have to. I'm not at my job all the time, and I don't have to study for my job, depending on what kind of job it is. So like, it's just that kind of stuff you have to work through, I guess. I don't know. I just like to talk apparently in these things because I'm much better like kind of playing a game and talk at the same time. I'm probably a better streamer if I'm honest, but I wanted to do my own universe mode for a little bit, and I think I've done that, and I've enjoyed doing that. I've created some interesting moments. I've had a couple fun matches, you know. We haven't created necessarily any legends, but we've created some high-profile kind of people. I mean, Kennedy Kid's definitely up there. I think Aries kind of pushed Noam Dar, Shayna Baszler, Io Shirai, Isla Dawn, Candy Floss, I think, would even be on that list. So we've done stuff, and we've had fun doing stuff. It's just, it comes to a point, it's just like, okay, what more can I get out of this? And with a game as limited as 2K20, not much. I want to do something when the Virtual Basement Wrestling Codes game comes out. I want to do something when the virtual wrestling game, Codes wrestling game comes out. It's just that, like, it's not going to be out for a while, and so, like, there's not going to be anything to do for a bit, and 2K Battlegrounds literally comes out tomorrow. So, like, I honestly kind of wish I could end it now. Not that I hate it, not anything like that. It's just that I want to take some time after this series ends, essentially, and just kind of work different things on the channel. Maybe some Minecraft, some Fortnite clips. I don't know. Just something, but it's super hard to like just record. And I do have like 1 or 2 videos, I think, like just pre-recorded just in case for whatever reason. So those could be like the first few things, and I've just been working around with editing. So, like, I made my outro. TikTok's being banned in America, but I made it and I added that in at the time. But whatever. I want to try. It'd be much easier if I lived alone, because then I could try whatever I want, be as loud as whatever I want, and just kind of do whatever. I live there. It's my own home, essentially. But here, not that there's anything wrong with living here, it's just that I have to work around other people's schedule. If my parents are home, I don't usually record because they're loud, they're talking, they're doing whatever. And they'll come in here like, what are you talking, who are you talking to, and all that kind of stuff. And it's just, I don't want to have to edit very important parts, like have a jump cut, for instance, in the middle of a cutscene or something. It's like, no one's right at home right now, and I waited a bit late at the end of my time to want to record. But I figured this would be a relatively small episode. This match has gone 11 minutes, which I guess isn't that bad, which is about standard, but with quickness. It's just, there's stuff I want to do, absolutely, and I can record when I'm at home. I prefer to at night, though, because then everyone's, like, asleep, and I don't have to talk super loud, especially, because, like, I'm not even talking very loud right now. I'm just kind of talking very enunciated, so you understand me, essentially, because most of the time I just kind of, like, talk whatever, and just, like, mumble and all that crap, and I'm very quiet. They're like, these walls aren't very thick, which I wish they were, but eventually, if everything just stops, we'll be able to move into a new house, and I'll be in the basement. I can be a bit louder, I can do a bit more stuff. Internet will suck, but trick the trade. But if I move eventually, which I'm hoping to, it'd be nice, honestly. It'd kind of be nice to be just by myself. Hopefully once college is over, because I freaking hate college. Because, like, high school was so much easier. Like, people think high school's hard and all that crap and all the peer pressure. No. college is hard just because of the workload. Like, there's just a lot, especially with this whole hybrid crap because of the Backstreet Boys concert. It makes it almost twice as hard because tests aren't on paper, so you can't like ask questions to have it explained easier. It's just like very long, over-exaggerated words are just dumb, 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 and you usually fail. But I just want it to be over. Just want to skip next 4 years of college. If someone could just do it all for me, I'd love that. Or if I could just win, I don't know, $200 million and never have to work a day in my life. Of course I still would. I'd just use the money to create my own business, and that way I wouldn't have to stay in college. Because then I would have my own businesses to run and have more important things to do than college. Do something, Scott Dawson. Do something. He did something. But I don't know. There's games I could play. Most of the games I play are pretty boring. For instance, Crusader Kings, Europa Universalis 4, and the only reason those would be interesting would be because of mods, and I'm just really not good at cutting it up, like editing it to where it flows well and still is funny and gets the point across. I'm just not good at that. But like, for instance, a Minecraft something or other, I could, because I know how to edit it better, because I know there are certain points where there's just long swaths of silence that just get cut out. And plus Minecraft you can be a bit more interesting in, because you can do more stuff rapidly, in a sense. I've been trying to get on more console games, for instance GTA. I could do story mode GTA. Never done it before. Never actually even played story mode GTA. All I do is play online mode, and I haven't done one challenge or like one online challenge thing successfully, yet I'm almost level 30 just from doing stupid shit. Just blowing up crap. One good way to farm XP, I've learned, that is if you just go to like a military base and just start just shooting, not at people, but just shooting near there, you'll get like 4 stars instantly. And if you get to like a certain point, I forgot which one it is, but I think it's the one like above the overpass when you're going into like the right side of Los Santos. You can get behind that fence up there, and you can just like sit there, because they're gonna shoot tanks at you, but it's gonna be through his fence, and it doesn't go through the fence, so you don't get hit with anything, but like you can shoot. It's just really bad talking about shooting the military, but you can shoot the NPCs on the other side of the fence and just farm XP, because you sit there with a 4-star thing, and then you like run up the hill, wait for it to go away because they can't find you for some unknown reason, and then you get the experience from the 4-star whatever, and you go back down there, do it again. Like, that's pretty much a very good way to do it. I don't think I've ever actually had 5 stars, and I don't know how to have 5 stars, and I don't really think I do very well with 5 stars. One fun thing I know you can do in that game is get a sniper, and once you get a sniper, it's so fun. But you can like just start shooting a bunch of cars, run down in the subway station, stay like 200 yards or however much back, and just like snipe, I hate saying it, the NPCs as they're coming to look for you to shoot you. And you can just, that's another good way to kind of get XP, because eventually the SWAT come, and the SWAT is like military, so more stars. Good job, the tag team champions FTR, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Honestly forgot they're the tag team champions, because it's been forever. Truly, I don't think it's been that long. It just feels like it's been that long. But once this series ends, come December, I will just try to do other things. I'll already try to upload videos here and there about other things, just so when it does end, it doesn't seem so foreign to the nobody who watches my channel, but it doesn't matter, but, you know. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here now with the women's champion, Io Shirai. I think there's a fly in my room, but also someone just added me on Snapchat, and I don't know who this person is. I'm quickly going to make sure my location's turned off, because I do not want people to see my location. Friends can no longer request my location, just to make sure that no one will ever see me, because I don't want anybody to ever see me, especially someone who I don't know. And I'm like trying to click on like their story thing, because I've got a story, I just can't click it because it will not let me. Does it even show when my birthday is on my Snapchat? I turned that bit off, but I just didn't know if it showed. I have no idea who shares a birthday with me. It shows my friend, he's got an upcoming birthday. I turned mine off, so hopefully it shouldn't show I have an upcoming birthday. Because I don't want people to be reminded I have a birthday. I want people to know I have a birthday. So that way, I know who's really a friend or not. Tessa Blanchard's out here with Candy Floss. And of course, Io Shirai and Tessa Blanchard have had their she's not coming down to the ring, but she's here. She has not moved, and she's not going to. Because I think she's afraid of Io Shirai. Or Candy Floss, one or the other. Managing from afar. Social managing. Social distancing, but in managerial wrestling. So I don't really think social distancing works in this scenario. But anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't know even what to upload to the channel anyway. I've been wanting to record Fall Guys, although I'd probably be very bad at editing it the first time around, because I don't know what's like good, what's not. I could do Minecraft. I could do that. I know I can, because I've done it before. I haven't done it, but I've done it before, but I haven't done it before. There was some series on my channel that I did like a while back that I never finished. Mainly because of just how I wanted to do the wrestling like universe mode at the time, and I just stopped doing those to kind of work on this, and then like months later I actually started doing it. But I don't know, I want to do stuff with friends, because like it gets boring when I'm doing it by myself. If I had like tons of people watching, maybe it might not be so boring, because then it's like I'm not necessarily by myself, I'm with other people technically. But like I need people to do it with, because doing it like I want to do it with people I trust. I don't want to just be like, hey, you're someone, you want to record a video, because that's awkward, and we don't know each other very well, and it's just, you know, I'm not saying I can't record a video with someone I've just met, because I can. It's just the fact of like, will we bounce well off each other kind of a thing, you know? Because if you're just like throwing out jokes and none of them are landing and nobody really gets them, then it's kind of boring. But, you know, I don't know. Don't really know what. I got Fall Guys I could do. PC games. Because I just don't. I mean, GTA 5. I would like to do like a funny montage moment or something, but that would take a long time. Especially with all the time that I don't have. 2K Battlegrounds comes out though, and I wouldn't mind doing some stuff for that. You know, just like entrances maybe from like for a few people, like Jeff Hardy's entrance. Although like since I'm not like a wrestling YouTuber that's known very well, I don't get the stuff early, so mine would be pretty late behind. But with the base level of matches, I could do it. I could probably do it like at nighttime if it felt. It's just that like I have strange anxiety that like I want to do something, but then when I get ready to do it, it's like, no, I'd rather do this and that. I'd rather not. Because the reason it's so hard for me to record sometimes is because like I'd rather watch YouTube. Because like I feel like I just feel down. I don't really feel good, and I was like, I really want to watch YouTube. So that's what I tend to do over recording, because that's why I feel like streaming would be a bit better for me, just because like no one's gonna really argue if I have the TV on and it's playing in the background and I just like turn to look at it for like a little bit, for like a second or two, and then kind of go back to what I'm doing. As long as I'm not like silent as I do it, I don't really think anybody's gonna care. But I don't know, it's just the weird thing with me. Like a lot of YouTubers who do YouTube don't watch YouTube very much. They just don't. They'll watch like a few people here and there, their videos. That's all I watch is YouTube. I don't watch TV, I watch YouTube. And sometimes I just get bored enough to not want to actually record. I just rather watch YouTube. If you go to time watched on YouTube, today alone, 10 hours. And I've been at school for most of that. I do tend to leave a TV on sometimes on accident. But in the last 7 days, 114 hours and 9 minutes of YouTube. That's quite a lot, actually, now that I think about it. Is that even possible to have that in a week? Let me ask Siri. How many hours are in a week?
100.
Okay, yeah, no, it's definitely possible. 168. I mean, like, I'm 24% up from last week, which doesn't surprise me because I went on vacation, not much internet. Today I haven't watched much YouTube, mainly because I went to school at 8 something, got there for a class at 9:30, and was in classes until 12:15. Came home because I don't really watch YouTube on the road because that's dangerous. Stopped off at GameStop, checked something real quick, put an extra $10 down on FIFA, which I thought there were 3 versions of FIFA. Okay, thought there were 3. One being the standard, the deluxe, and then like the collector's edition or something. I thought I got the deluxe edition. Apparently, I at least I think there could only be 2, and one's just not $100. But I pre-ordered the $100 one, and like while I have no problem with that because I like FIFA, I was taken aback because it was like the 3rd or 4th time I went to go just put a couple dollars down on some of my games and look at some other stuff, and I happened to get back in my truck and look at the receipt. I'm like, I've only paid $15 of a $100 game. I'm like, I'm gonna have to start putting some money down, because I don't have $100, and I definitely won't when it comes out, which is October 2nd, I think. That's what the guy said. Ooh, that's coming up quite quickly. But so far, I've put down quite a lot. I'm currently down to $45.99. Next time I go in, I'll probably put down either $10 or $15.99, so that way it comes out even. If there's any tax, it won't take it out of it. Because if I put down $15, then I'll be down to $30, I believe. Io Shirai got a crossface in there on Candy Floss. Will she tap out in the middle of the ring? Nope, she did not. Yeah, I'll have $30, especially if I put down the 99 cents as well. Then I have just a straight $30 to pay for the game, which is a $100 game, by the way. Makes it feel like you're getting a deal, but you're not. That's what I'll do. I'll put down like $15.99, and so when it comes out, if there's any tax, it will probably still be $30, unless they charge me $1 for tax, and then it'll be $31. But usually it's like 50 something cents, I think, as tax when you go in the store and buy it. So if I'm paying $30.50 for a $100+ game, they're a lot better. Although I've already paid just about the full 100. But for W2K Battlegrounds, it's like a $20 game when I go in there to pick it up, because I put money on it over time. Same way with Madden. I got that one. I should probably record like a Mad. I don't know if you want to see me. I don't want to record a Mad match because I'm shit. I would like to do the career mode, but I kind of like to do Madden career mode just kind of like by myself. While I could do an entire football game, a lot of it's probably going to get cut. Would it make a 10-minute episode? Probably not. I like playing them. I just kind of like playing those by myself because I just playing on like a easy difficulty and just kind of like destroying like a team that I really don't like. That's just about what most people who have Madden do, unless you're trying too hard to prove how good you are. Like with FIFA, I wouldn't mind doing like a match or something. That would probably be fine. I'm not good at FIFA, but I enjoy playing FIFA. I don't know if they have like a career mode on FIFA. I know in the last one they did. So if they do another one, I might do that. Maybe. Shirai frustrated Candy Floss doing a cartwheel like Mickey James. I may do FIFA career mode if they have one. 2K Battlegrounds. If they have a story mode, I may do it, or just some matches from like time to time. Could be something I do, just to hold over the tide, I guess. Cause if we go by like how much time is technically left on this series alone, it will be up until I think I have a date written down, but I don't want to say it just in case. Yeah, there'll be 45 episodes altogether if we get to Destiny, the last pay-per-view. So, of course not counting pay-per-views, because if you count pay-per-views, it would be over 50 episodes, plus kickoff shows. But Destiny will be the last show, be the pay-per-view send-off show, essentially. If I decide to pick it up, I won't pick it up back until January, or the same time I started this season 3, which was like March 6th or something. I don't remember. No, that was like that was the blow off of the tournament. It was like I think it was Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is, I believe, the day that we started, February 14th, I believe. And then we've continued all the way, hopefully up until December. Counting this episode, there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 episodes left. And that's just shy of a little bit of a few months. And that would encompass this next pay-per-view, which is Spooktober. So it's 1 pay-per-view, 2 pay-per-views, 3 pay-per-views. So there's 3 pay-per-views left until season 3 is over, essentially, is how you should look at it. So I think there's like 4 or 5 episodes within a month. I kind of, toward the end, I was going to go further. I had plans to continue until 2021. Like, even into 2023. And that's why I kind of dropped season 3 from Gulfcoast Wrestling, but season 3 will be returning just because of Mick kick to the champion. This could be the end for Io Shirai. This could be interesting. Could be a triple threat match come Spooktober. Frog splash. Pinner. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick up by the champion Io Shirai. But a lot of things are going to change. I had some plans, some certain things set out, but that will probably change since we'll be stopping in early December. Destiny will be the last one, like I said several times now. Episode 45 is the last one. We're almost 10 episodes away. We're 2 episodes from 10 episodes. So, episode 35, which should hopefully come out October 9th, it will be the signifying of 10 episodes left. I think Unis Honest might end right before mine does. Not my whole channel. Oh, Candy Floss taps out to the cross face. Congratulations, the champion Io Shirai foiling her rival Tessa Blanchard's plans. Ladies and gentlemen, it didn't crash, but I just closed the application and tried again. Anyway, Austin Theory will be taking on the champion, Aries, and this is our main event that will close episode 34, the, 12th to last video before the end of the series. It kind of, you'll notice from episode 33, there's a big jump from, I was probably talking optimistic about how this will go on forever. We'll do this from and it's over in 12 episodes. We're looking forward to the memories to be made in the last 12 episodes, and I'm going to go back and rewrite, if not all 12 episodes, some of them after Spooktober, so the last 10 episodes, to reflect something a bit funner, upbeat, and cooler, hopefully. Something that I can be definitely proud of, and might leave a better taste in your mouth if, I don't know, just one day somebody's going back through and watching this, and it's like, first few episodes are pretty good, the middle's been dicey, and it's been kind of getting but so hopefully these last 10 episodes after Spooktober will open up a revamp, essentially. Aries, of course, the champion, Kenny the Kid, still holding the briefcase. We've got the tag team champions of Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. The women's champion, Io Shirai. Internet champion, Aaron Unbreakable. Anything's fair game come Spooktober. I'm hoping that this will be a good pay-per-view coming up. We've got one more episode, of course, before the pay-per-view, episode 35. And then once we get past Spooktober, we will have 2 pay-per-views left before the end of the series. 10 episodes. So that's 5 a month? 5 episodes a month. He's not the longest champion, but he is a very long reigning champion. Defeated Noam Dar. It's been a while. Back at the Clash, I believe. It was, which was back in July? No. Post-July. No, it was before July. It was in June. And then Noam Dar versus Aries in July. These 2 men, collar and elbow tie-up, Austin Theory working on the arm, being a bit of a technician here tonight against the champion Aries. Now Aries, taking him down to the ground by the arm, rolling out of it. Good move there by Theory. Big suplex taking down Aries, now the champion. But I'm hoping that everything gets to work out properly, and I apologize if it just happens to end abruptly. I'm quickly gonna shut my door because I believe someone's just come home. So I'm gonna shut my door real quick, and if there is a weird jump cut, I apologize. I'll try to pause if I can, because if I pause, nothing really has to have a juxt. But yeah, he'll be coming down to the end, coming down to the wire. I hope to do more things on the channel. Hopefully they're enjoyable. Hopefully they're likable. And that's really it. That's all I really wanted to talk about for the most part. It's taken 3 matches, but this will probably be how if I ever record during the day, this is probably how I'll talk. OBS might have me a bit higher, but just working on Aries in the corner here. The knees, right? That's a terrible looking move, even in the game. Like, I know everyone hates W2K20, but I mean, it's not a bad game. And that was a bad glitch, though, I'll give you that one. It's a terrible game. I shouldn't say it's not a bad game. It's not a terrible game. Big power bomb there. It's terrible. It's bad in a lot of areas, but besides the targeting, the gameplay's fine. There's a few graphical glitches like we just saw, but like other than that, those don't happen too often. The worst game for me was W2K17. Kick out there by Aries. Austin Theory putting in the work against the champion. Trying to put him away quickly. Ooh, another knee, another suplex by Theory. I think this is the first time they've been able to have a match. Now the clothesline taking out Theory to the outside. And it will be Spooktober. Triple threat match. Heath Slater, Austin Theory, and Aries. Big knee right to the face of Aries, but he's able to get back up. Might have missed a bit. It's weird swaths of coldness I'm just getting every so once in a while. Irish whip back inside the ring. Picking him up, chicken wing position. Ooh, right to the chest, like right to the knees. Austin Theory is a very knee-based wrestler, almost like Tony Nese. Sorry. Tilt-to-world slam there. You know, Fortnite, it's just a game that, like, I would like to... It's more of a streaming game. I can't record Fortnite and big kick out there. I do have a video of Fortnite saved somewhere that is just, like, a clip. It's like a montage of, like, some funny Fortnite things me and my friend did. I might upload that in the future, or may not because it's pretty crap. My outro, though, that's what I'm proud of. The music's a bit fast-paced, but it kind of had to be, with just how short it was and whatnot. It's a weird editing thing. But yeah, I like it. It's, at the time when it was made, the last clip on there was the most recent, actually, like, cool thing I did. I tried to put my wins in there. Most of my wins, I believe, that I had videos for. The cool ones I put in there. My first win on me playing Fortnite in a while. When was it? It was like chapter 2, like season 2? I don't remember. I don't know, man. But I had a default skin, and that was my first win. So I did just win it recently again, and it was one of the harder. It was like against a builder. Both of us had like maybe 30 health, and I just happened to hit him twice in the head with a rapid firing pistol, which I do hate. But I think we found the end of the match. The pedigree. Austin Theory does have a resiliency, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, and your winner. Closing off the show, ending the show, Aries. Both men put up a fight, but the champion Aries, of course, coming out on top once again. Glad it didn't stop this time. Your winner, Aries. Congratulations, the champion. And here comes the man who's got kids, Heath Slater, going and attacking. 96 overall, I think, Aries. Because this game, every time a character wins and wins and wins, their overall goes up, which is insane. I don't think that should happen, but now we're going for a suplex. Austin Theory getting his butt out here, not wanting to fight right now. Wait until the pay-per-view in 2 weeks from now. Actually, next week when this goes out. Irish whip into the ropes. Heath Slater with a DDT on the champion. Heath Slater getting the upper hand on the champion. We need to get some security out here so we can end the episode correctly. I would say thank you for joining us, but it's still a bit chaotic out here. The punches to the side of the head. Picking Heath Slater back up in a big chop now choking Slater. The champion, not to be messed with. Kick to the midsection. Now the clobbering elbows. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week.